In this video, we will discuss the features of perfect competition and how equilibrium is reached and how price and output are determined. What is perfect competition? Perfect competition has many definitions. One of them we can see now. It is a condition of market in which there will be fluidity and mobility of factors of production so that the number of firms and the size of firms can freely increase or decrease. The definition given by Professor Frank Knight. According to this economist, perfect competition is a market in which the factors of production can move freely from one firm to other, and the number of firms and the size of firms will be increasing or decreasing because of the mobility of factors of production. The first feature is the large number of buyers and sellers will be there in the perfect competitive market. There are numerous buyers and sellers, so that any activity of a buyer or a seller will not affect the industry because the quantity is very low. The activity of an individual seller will not affect the price output decision in the industry. Likewise, the demand by an individual buyer will not affect the total demand in the industry because there are large number of buyers and sellers. And the second feature is homogeneous product. Homogeneous means identical. Each firm is producing the same type of commodities. That is, the commodities sold by each firm will be a perfect substitute for another firm from the buyer's angle. So the buyers should feel that the quality, taste and the quality, taste and the product features are the same between the different firms. And the next one is free entry and exit conditions. That is, the buyers and the factors of production can move easily from one firm to another firm. Any firm can enter into the industry at any time. That is free entry, and also the factors can move from one factory to another factory, and then they can leave at any time they wish. Then the next one is perfect knowledge on the part of buyers and sellers. Each buyer will know about the product features that are available in different firms, and also the sellers have full knowledge about the sales and price levels. Next one is perfect mobility of factors of production. The factors of production can move from one firm to another firm. If they feel very low remuneration, they can quit off that firm and they can join in another firm, so that they have the full freedom to move from one firm to another firm, so that the total output of the industry or total activity of the industry will not affect. Then the next one is absence of transport cost. There is no transport cost because each industry is producing homogeneous products and the price level is also the same. Whatever the price fixed by the industry, all the firms will follow. So any seller cannot influence the price level. So whatever the price fixed by the industry, the sellers have to accept it. And so there is no transportation cost because the firms are producing homogeneous products at the identical price level. And the next one is absence of government and artificial restrictions. The government will not interfere in the price matters. There are no government control on restriction on supply, pricing, etc. and the price should be free to change in response to changes in demand and supply conditions. According to the changes in demand and supply, the price will be changed by the industry. The government will not interfere in the price control, in the price fixation matters. See, in this diagram shows price and output determination under perfect competition. The first one is the OX axis. OX axis refers the quantity level, and the OY axis refers the price level. DD is the demand curve, SS is the supply curve, E is the equilibrium point, OP is the equilibrium price level, and OQ is the equilibrium quantity. Equilibrium is reached when the demand curve and supply curve intersects each other. So from the point corresponding to E, the price level and quantity will be determined. Firm and industry. The panel A of the diagram refers the equilibrium of the firm. OX is the quantity demanded, and OY is the price level of the firm, and this SAC is the short run average cost curve. SMC is the short run marginal cost curve. SAS is the supply curve, and DD is the demand curve as we have seen previously, and E is the point of equilibrium in both diagrams. The horizontal line refers average revenue and also marginal revenue. This average revenue and marginal revenue both are equal in perfect competition. The reason behind this is the firms are producing homogeneous product with identical price. That's why the shape of the average revenue curve is horizontal. This is an important point, important feature in perfect competition. And this when there are two conditions for getting equilibrium, this marginal revenue should be equal to marginal cost. You see in this diagram at point E, this MC short run marginal cost curve is intersecting the marginal revenue curve at point E. So this is the first condition. This is fulfilled. And the second one is MC is cutting the MR curve from below. That is marginal cost curve is cutting the marginal revenue curve from below. So this condition is also satisfied. So at this point the equilibrium is reached. So with this equalization of AR and MR corresponding to the level, OP is price level at the equilibrium point in the industry, and OQ is the equilibrium quantity in the industry. This is the industry by the firm. So this is the price output determination of firm and industry under perfect competition. Thank you.